a man without the brothers.
Oh.
Yeah, Obongo is a single man without the brothers. So when the crops started springing up from the gardens, this Obongo was a very strong man. He had large farms. So he had a lot of crops springing up from his farms. Unfortunately, Oyuru, the uncle to Gepir, went to steal some crops
from his farm.
He met him and speared him to death.
Oh.
See? So that one destroyed the home Pabongo won.
Okay.
So Gepir and his people moved northwards towards Pakwach, and they crossed River Nile to Democratic Republic of Congo today, where they are now.
Okay.
Or in the house of Chope. This Ubongower means the pole of the house that keeps the house standing.
Okay.
That is the old language. So this Ubongower moved with the people, the children, the grandchildren of Chope, and they settled somewhere near Nile River, and they called their home Pawer, called Parwer.
The Paro.
Parwer means the home of Wer.
Oh, Pacho. Oh, okay.
Pacho.
Okay.
The home of Obongower. So the children of Chope stayed here.
Okay.
The grandchildren of Luru went to
Democratic Republic of
Congo. Others went northwards and went to the home of Amolo, where Amolo had settled. So they started scattering that one. So later, around 15 something, another famine hit the region of Pawer called Kenyamdere, the Nyamdere famine. So during this famine, somebody called Umolo Church moved southwards. This home of Pawer, Bongower came from Amolo's home. So people who came from Amolo's home settled with him.
Okay.
So during the Nyamdere famine, their chief was called Omolo Church. So Omolo moved with them southward, coming to look for where Luo went with his children. Yes.
Okay.
So Omolo Church was the second person to move with group of people
towards
to Kenya,
yeah,
to Nyanza. Yes.
So he was following Luo, and Luo had already settled around Manyala.
Yeah, they had settled around Ligala.
Ligala, yeah.
So Ochola remained at Tiekidi. So Ochola, Tiekidi, there was a lot of development. So this Ochola, for Ochola, I think we should see something about him. Ochola, in the year 1085 to 1112, Olum, son of Luo, was at Tiekidi. So from Olum, his son called Ochola led. From Ochola, son of Ochola called Abam led. From Abam, son called Kur, son of Abam led. You know the meaning of Kur? Meaning
taboo?
Chulo Kur, yani trying to revenge, yeah. Okay. So Kur led. From Kur, there was a man called Obera, son of Kur. Obera was removed by elders because he took bribe from a certain people called Yukul.
Okay.
There was a place where the people could get iron to make spears, to make even hoes and other things. So Obera, when he was king, he allowed those people to dig
bribe them.
to dig the iron. They bribed Obera to allow them to dig the iron. So Obera was removed, and those people were chased away.
Yeah.
So after Obera, elders fixed somebody called Opi. After Opi, son of Opi called Chuagonda became the king. After Chuagonda,
Let me interrupt kidogo.
Yeah.
You say that in your notes you've written that Opi was an ordinary person.
yes,
So he came from being ordinary to now
to the king.
to the king. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
People just picked him because he had got good character.
Oh.
So they left the person who was supposed to be king, and they picked the ordinary person
Okay.
who had a good character
Yeah.
to
I understand
be
that.
their king. Yeah. So Opi gave birth to Chuagonda. Chuagonda gave birth to somebody called Olumrayir. This Olumrayir was very strange. He could grow old and we call the what? Recroach and become young person again.
Oh.
Yeah. So he led for 108 years when he was king. And it is said during his time, these things like the sports developed under him.
Wow.
Yeah, running with the spear and the shield, trying to do what other things, several
Fighting,
sports. Amen, fighting.
And I also know there's rowing the boat.
Eh,
By that time there was not.
no, there was no boat. This one was Tekidi.
Okay.
So several other sports was developed under Olumrayir.
Okay.
So Olum gave birth to a man called Odongoburi. Odongoburi gave birth to a man called Koyo. Odongoburi had an elder son called Lamiringeng. Elders refused to give him the seat and picked the young child.
Okay. So the first son
was refused the position of the king. So as a second son or a young son was given. So this man rebelled. Lamiringeng rebelled. And after rebelling, his son migrated looking for where Luo was. And they are the ones in Bosia called Marachi. Yeah. They call themselves Yomaraj, the wrong people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they settled there. Yeah. So from there, after Odongoburi, after Koko, there became a man called Chuamera. After Chuamera, during this time, there's something we shall talk about.
Okay.
During Chuamera, the year 1436 to 1463, some pastoralists arrived in Luo home. They were called Oma. These people, the soothsayer had said that they were coming. So the Luo had prepared to attack them.
Okay.
So when they arrived, they were only having sticks in their hands and a lot of cows. So the Luo decided to not to attack them, that as a person who has nothing to fight with you, why do you attack him? So when they saw the goodness of the Luo, I don't know how they were communicating, but they requested that they be allowed to stay.
Okay.
So they stayed near the Luo there. And they copied the Luo, and they also had their rope called Ruthwomari.
Okay.
So these people, the way I'm talking about them, these pastoralists arrived in Luo home, Tekidi.
Yes.
Luos welcomed them. They copied the Luos. They had their king called Ruthwomari. They married Luo girls, and Luos also married their daughters. So when the Luos were growing sorghum, millet, when the Luo women Usedino Bell. It's called what? Eh?
I don't know. Like in the poshomi?
No. Removing the bell.
Separating it from the plant. Separating the seeds from the plant.
From the plants.
Oh, okay.
After separating the seed from the plants, called the chong. So these women, the women of Oma pastoralists, used to fight over chong to go and spread for animals in the kraal.
Chung is that thing that remains where the seed was.
Yeah, where the seed was. After removing the seed of millet, that remains is called the chung.
Okay, that's a flower that remains there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They were fighting over it.
Their women fought over chung to go and spread for their animals, particularly calves. So the Lu people named them Jokolari Chungiji.
That's a funny name.
Jokolari Chungiji. I think the people who fight over others chung. You see?
Yeah.
So deeply, they are the ones. The daughter gave birth to Kitara. This Kitara is the grandfather to the Luba Bito, who now call themselves the Soba.
Okay.
We shall come there.
Yeah, we need to come there because I've always known the Suba community are Bantus.
No, I will give details of how they came up.
Okay.
So there, so when people they are settled, I'm telling you, the people call it Tutsi in Rwanda.
Rwanda, yeah.
That is Chungiji.
Okay.
Is what has been distorted to Tutsi, and that is it is Chungiji.
Jokolar Chungiji.
Jokolar Chungiji. And the Rwanda you see was found by a man called Ndori, a Luo man called Ndori. And I'm telling you, before we go there, the Luos that went with this Ruth Womari, that group of Tutsi in Rwanda, they are the Wahaya, south of Lake Victoria. They are these Tutsi people. They are the Banyamulenge, Eastern Congo. They are the Bahema, Eastern Congo. They are the Banyankole in Uganda. Yeah. So some are in Buganda Kingdom. So these people lost their language. They lost the Luo language. They are speaking different languages because of Katara. I will tell you later.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was development at Tiekidi. After Jokolar Chungiji moved away, the Ruth, or king of Tiekidi, became Umbur, son of Chwamera. After Umbur, the son, the king became Chwa Omal. Then Chwa Omal gave birth to Ruth called Owenwood Pole. This Owenwood Pole, because Katara had moved away with the people, so they remained few. So some people called the Lutuko, and some brown men, which we believe are Arabs, attacked them, and they destroyed the Tiekidi settlement.
Okay.
So when you moved with these people to Bawer, and they found Molochok moving south with the people, so they separated into two. Some group of Wayne people moved north to go and look for Amolo. Some moved south and came here. So I believe the Moor in Alego are part of the Moor who settled with the Loom during the Tiekidi settlement.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the third group of Luo which came to Nyanza.
And I've heard you mentioning Owen.
Owen, yeah.
He's a little bit known. Yeah. So for him, he did not train much.
He did not run much. He said he was the king of Tiekidi. You know, Tiekidi settlement started by around 1085 to 1571.
Wow.
Hundreds of years.
Yeah.
When the Kidi settlement was just producing people, doing other things. Yeah, as
That's a lot of years, by the way.
as the Luo had said, you move southward. He moved southwards and found a cool place. There was no hunger. There was rain all the times.
Yeah.
You hear Pawer having hunger. You hear Pobongowon having hunger.
Yeah.
But Tekidi, there was no
There was no hunger. The guys who followed the south, where Luo, the original Luo said people should go to.
So they stayed there for hundreds of years without any problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So that is the group that came third to Nyanza.
Yeah.
So the fourth group, I don't know whether they still have strength. The fourth group. The fourth group, when Owen was king of Tekidi, and when that group of pastoralists came there, and they settled there, and they got married to Luo girls, and Luo girls and Luos also married their ladies, so they had a home.
Okay.
Their home. After that, having their home, Owen Woodpole married one of their daughters and gave birth to a man called Kitara.
Okay.
This Kitara was called Gichara. After Owen married that lady, she gave birth to a baby girl. And she stayed for long without giving birth to any other child. But he was loved by this man called Owen. So people were despising her, that you are loved, but you don't have a son.
Yeah.
Who will take over the kingdom?
Or the leadership.
The leadership of our kraal.
Yeah.
So when he gave birth to a man, a boy, she named him Gichara.
Oh.
Gichara.
Gichara.
So they were despising me because I had no son.
Yeah.
Now I have a son.
Okay.
A problem arose between Kitara and his brothers. It seems
did he have like other wives?
Several wives.
Okay, so now between this child and now the other brothers from other women.
I think they were feeling this child was to be the king.
Yeah.
So they didn't want him first because the child was a grandchild of some people else. The Oma pastoralists.
The pastoralists, yeah.
It was not coming from the original Luo. So he did a mistake. When they were putting the shells together to go for Och, running with the spear and the shield.
The spot now?
The spot. One of the children, or those other women, went and destroyed the shield of Kitara. So when Kitara discovered that, Kitara speared that child. It was very cruel. He speared that child to death. So when the meeting was called, so that the problem be solved, another brother talked bad of him. He jumped and speared that young another man again. So the home was destroyed. So people sat and said now they want to hold the Kitara and discipline him. You know, he ran away to his uncle's home.
The pastoralist.
The pastoralist. So when they went for Kitara the following day, Kitara had forced these people and they had migrated with them. So when they were passing through Parobongower, so Molochok was the king. Molochok called them to stay with him, and they refused. And he said, those are the people who will die. Those are the Luo who will die. So they called the Luba Bito. Means the Luma Broto. It means
Kati silent.
the Luma Broto. Yeah. So they were called the Luma Birotho. So Kitara went, crossed River Nile, and met some people called the Luduni. They were short people. The Luduni people, the kind of people who are coming from Congo, the short people, they were called pygmies.
The pygmies.
Yeah. They met the pygmies, killed them, and ruled them by force.
Okay.
So they named him Munyoro Ketara.
He was a ruthless one.
Yeah, he was a ruthless guy. So they named him Munyoro Ketara. And his kingdom was called Munyoro Ketara Kingdom. So this person, with the group he went with, are the ones who founded Buganda Kingdom. They are the ones who founded Munyoro Ketara Kingdom. They are the ones who founded the Toro Kingdom. They are the ones who founded this Banyankole. They are the ones who founded Bahema. So it is said Munyoro Ketara Kingdom covered from East Congo through Rwanda to Western Kenya.
It was a big one.
It was a big one. So the mistake he did, he told these people to learn the language of the Luduni people so that they could rule them easily. And I'm telling you, out of that, there was always a war in Munyoro Ketara Kingdom between the Luo and the Luduni people. So, the Luo had lost their language. They were ruling without their language. I can give you a chain of their leaders. So the last person who was chased away from Munyoro Ketara Kingdom was called Owenyisoba. Owenyisoba. He was chased away by Munyoro Ketara king called Kamurazi. He was chased away in the year 1852. Those people snatched them, all their wives and their daughters, and chased only men to come and look for Luo land where they had come from. So they came without a language. So, in the old days, we used to talk of Jokowen Mijutirmon. If you have heard of that.
I've only heard of Jokowen.
But there is Jokowen Mijutirmon. It means when they arrived here, they had nowhere to settle. So when they became workers of people. When they find where a man has died, they go and look for Nini.
They inherit
Osike. They help work in that home.
Oh.
And there is something called Chodokode. If this woman could not get a cousin to the husband, it is these people who are made to go into the room first, and then they were chased away before the brothers or the dead man come to it.
And the cousins.
Yeah. So they were called Jokowen Jutirmon. So if you hear of somebody, Suyui Kiboe, has run away from Buganda Kingdom into the lake here, that was a Luo who had lost the language. So there are several. So I think the chapter of Abasoba, we can just pick a chapter on that and tell you how they moved, how they walked, where they are today. Okay,
I'm thinking for this episode, we could just you have taken us through how they moved all the way to now where we are right now. We are in the year 1800s already.
Now.
When
they were arriving here?
Yeah.
No, they were arriving around the 1570, 1650.
Yeah.
So they were arriving here in the year 1615, 00 to 1600.
Yeah, now we are at where they've already formed kingdoms and all that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking for now you could introduce your book, you could tell us about your book, and then in the next episode when I come back, we talk about the people of Abasuba and what else?
Yes. So the book is called Luo Roots. I've read several books to come up with this book.
What is it?
To come up with this book,
Mm-hmm.
I've quoted inside there. The first book that ignited me so much was called Luo During Achonya. This book was written by somebody called Onyango Ku Odongo from Achol. This book, Onyango Ku Odongo, the story he wrote there, it was told by a grandmother. And that grandmother was a tough grandmother, and she became a king. During the old days, we could not get a woman being a king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So-
an interesting story.
Yeah, so that grandmother became a king.
Yeah.
So the grandmother told him all along what happened, how the Luos settled, the famines that destroyed the homes,
Yeah.
the wars that destroyed them. Yeah. So out of that, and I compared it with other books like those ones written by Bethuel Ogot and a few others. So I came up with this book believing it will contain every inch of the Luo movement. It will contain every Luo where they are today.
Yeah. I've just perused and I'm seeing you have even written about now the ones in Kenya. I'm seeing Josuna, Jokaksengri,
Yeah.
you know, so people can understand exactly where they are.
Where
The
they are.
Kochia, I can see them here, and it even has pictures.
Yeah.
So you can clearly see pictures of the native Luos,
Yeah.
and we can see women and children in photos, and you see also the Ugandans are here, and you have written it well and showed us exactly where they settled, who was their ruler. And the first page is written Dognam settlement. So there has been a conversation about Sinakuru.
Sinakuru Kukulubanga.
Yes,
Yeah.
and somebody is saying we are grandchildren of Sinakuru Kukulubanga. So it is all written here in this book, which was first published in 2019. So with that, I can say that most of us are taught a little bit of history, just a little bit of history, but we don't know the real history. And now this book, written Luo Roots, since 1004 to date, contains the real roots of the Luo and the real history of the Luo. And it is written by Abade Milewa, who is a custodian of the Luo culture and also Luo knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so he has told us about this book, and now in the next episode we are going to continue to the next chapter. Maybe you could touch a little bit of the next chapter before we close.
Yeah, the next chapter, now I will tell you where the Luos are. Those who came with Owen group, where they are, who
Yeah.
are they?
Yeah,
Those who came Jokajok, where they are, who are they?
yeah,
Those who came with the Molochok, where they are, who are they now?
yes.
Those who came with the Kitara, where they are,
Yeah.
and who are they?
Who are they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you so much for your knowledge and for sharing with us all this, which has taken a lot of research, by the way. He was telling me about his years of research and his interests. So maybe you could touch a little bit before we finish on your interest. What made you interested in this?
Well, when I was working as a civil servant with the meteorological department, I used to get a lot of days off. So I could not just go to the bar and drink during my off days.
Yeah.
So I decided to look for something to do.
Yeah.
I could go to the library and do research
Yeah.
on the history of the Luo.
Yeah.
That is how I started. Yeah, so I discovered several people had written about the Luo. And I felt they were not as deep.
Yeah.
So I decided to search for deep history of the Luo. Yeah. So that is how I came up with it. Yeah, I came up with other books, like The Politics of Kenya. And there's a book called The Odinga's 100 Years Liberation Struggle Beyond the Handshake. The handshake was between Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta. So that's the book I've already completed. I've done even research on the African governments. So it is deep.
African government post-colonial or pre?
How did people start managing themselves, forming the government? So there's a region, a time called the Neolithic time. So people started forming empires. Yeah. So maybe others started raiding others to rule them as a show. Others raiding others to get the property from them, which was not lacking, was lacking in their areas.
Yeah.
So until the Romans came with their rule. The Romans are the ones who came with the democracy we are following today.
Yeah.
Because they were electing consuls through elections.
Okay.
So it is these elections the whites, the Europeans copied and they brought to Africa. So I'm feeling Africa has not created Africa for themselves.
Yes.
They have just picked things which were created by the whites, the Europeans. Yeah. So I've written a book there called Abafa, Africa by Africans for Africans.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a small book, but I think it's very hot.
So tomorrow we touch on it.
We can touch on it.
Sawa.
Yeah. So also there is a book I was writing. It is in a paper. I don't know whether I'm going to complete it. It's called The Country of the Goats.
You will complete it.
Yeah.
Let me say it with faith.
The Country of the Goats. I was comparing the rural life with the town life.
Yeah.
I stayed in rural area. I went to school in rural area. Now I went to look for employment in town. What I found in town was very strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. People staying in single rooms. There are no latrines. But in the rural areas we were very free. We were
big lands,
a lot of food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was very strange for me.
Yeah.
So I decided to compare the town life and the rural life.
And you wrote a book.
I wrote a book called The Country of the Goats.
Okay. Very well. So I guess we will continue with that tomorrow.
Yeah.
In the next episode.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for viewing. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.